On average, the electric scooter industry delivers 71% of the range it promises. Some brands hit 90%, others land at 53%. When you pay for 40 miles, you might get 21. The gap is not a battery flaw, it is a spec sheet strategy. We ranked 10 scooters on the range they claim against the range they deliver. The 5 at the top have names you recognize and numbers that are not real. The pitch is clean. Silent commute, lithium-ion muscle, 40 miles on a single charge. Every brand in the category runs the same 3-number playbook: watt-hours, top speed, and range. Watt-hours are physics. Top speed is easy to verify. Range is the number manufacturers get to invent because they test at ideal weight, ideal terrain, and the slowest legal speed, which are conditions no real rider ever meets. The number on the box is a lab number, not a road number, and the lab does not have a hill on it. The list starts with Segway-Ninebot. The Kick Scooter Max is marketed at 40.4 miles of range. GPS-verified independent testing delivers 21.6, which is 53% of the promise. Segway-Ninebot posted $1.97 billion in revenue in fiscal 2024, and the company operates the Shenzhen supply chain most of the category runs through. It knows the honest number. It prints a different one. The industry's largest brand sets the industry's largest gap. Unagi built the brand on New York rooftops and lifestyle photography. The Model 1 retails at a premium tied to aesthetics as much as engineering, and its advertised range sits well above what independent testing produces on the base configuration. Unagi also runs a subscription program, a monthly rental for a scooter you never own. The chassis is a commodity. The premium is the ad campaign. The buyer pays for a photograph of a scooter more than the scooter itself. If this is changing how you read a spec sheet, subscribe. Gotrax lives on Walmart end caps and Amazon bestseller placements. The playbook is scale, not engineering. The batteries lean on anonymous 18650 cells rather than name brand Samsung or LG, and range performance sits toward the bottom of the industry's 71% delivery average. What you save on sticker, you spend on the second charge you were not supposed to need, and the third battery you buy in year 2. The retail price is low. The lifetime cost is not. Hiboy does not build scooters, it brands them. The frames come from Shenzhen contract factories that also list on Alibaba, where a comparable chassis wholesales at $55 to $130. Retail on Hiboy's flagship models runs in the low hundreds, a 3 to 5 times markup on a commodity board. The battery is generic. The range claim is optimistic. The warranty is short. The same chassis ships under a dozen other sticker brands on the same marketplace. The original Xiaomi Mi M365 was built on Ninebot's manufacturing plate, the same Shenzhen line that produces the Segway kick scooter. Same factory, different sticker. Xiaomi charges the Xiaomi Premium for a commodity Ninebot chassis, and range sits below the category average. The logo is Xiaomi. The scooter is not. The buyer funds 2 brand teams for 1 product. 5 brands, 1 pricing model. The next 5 refuse to run it. Kaabo built its reputation on the Wolf Warrior, the off-road platform that established the performance scooter category. Dual motors, real suspension, batteries spec'd with name brand cells. Advertised range lands close to real range under normal riding, and Kaabo does not market the number so much as build the scooter that hits it. The company competes on components rather than campaigns. Varla publishes watt-hours, cell brand, and motor-sustained wattage, the 3 numbers most competitors bury or round up. The Eagle one sits in dual-motor territory at a price the villain brands charge for a single-motor commodity. The spec sheet reads like an engineer wrote it, because one did. The buyer sees what the buyer is paying for. NAMI overbuilds, hydraulic suspension, sealed electronics, name brand cells that push real-world range close to the advertised number. The price is high, but the markup is not. What arrives in the box is what still works 2 winters later. The bill of materials matches the invoice. Apollo publishes real-world range data on its own product pages, a practice the villain brands avoid because it would end the sale. The company sells direct, with no wholesale margin and no licensing layer. The Apollo City and Ghostland inside 80 to 90% of advertised range in independent testing. Support answers in a day. Parts ship the same week. The company writes the number it can defend. At the top is the E-Move Cruiser from Voro Motors. The Cruiser is marketed at 62 miles of range on a single charge. Electrek ran a GPS-verified real-world test, and the result was 62 miles. Not 53%, not 71%. 1-to-1. The cruiser retails around $1,400, inside the price band Segway charges for a scooter that delivers 21 miles. The battery is LG cell. The IP rating is IP67. The warranty runs a year. Voro sells direct, publishes the components, and ships the miles printed on the label. No lifestyle photography, no subscription, no factory somebody else built. The industry sold you 40 miles and delivered 21. eMove sold you 62 and delivered 62. Same category, same supply chain, different pricing model. A spec sheet is either a promise or a marketing document. Most brands in the category picked one. A handful picked the other. The difference is not the battery. It is who signs the invoice at the factory. Drop the brand that surprised you most in the comments, and subscribe if you want the rest of your garage broken down the same way. Every scooter advertises a range. Only some deliver it. The rest are printing miles the battery never had.